Hi, I'm Gas Mask Man, and I'm here today to talk to you. I'm not here to grill you. I'm not here to talk trash to you. I'm here to try and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Okay? I want to talk to the people who are in pain right now. I want to talk to the people who are upset about the election. All this stuff started. This is all about the Capitol. Kind of the events that happened there. And the measures that people went to protest. Which, I think calling that a protest is a bit of a stretch. But, anyways. Basically to the people who think this election is false. If you voted, I'll just say it. The people who voted for Donald Trump. Now look, I'm not here to grill you. I'm not here to talk shit. I'm just here to try and talk some sense into you. Okay? I want to try to make you stop and step back and think about what's happening right now. Okay? And what you plan on doing and the consequences afterwards. And what I'm talking about are the supposedly armed protests that might happen at every Capitol building across the country. People are gonna wake up, grab their gun, and march on down to the Capitol of their local, wherever they live, whatever state you're in. For what? What do you plan on accomplishing? What is the plan? What ultimately is the plan? Is it just to get Donald Trump back in office for 4 years? Is that the goal? Or is it more than that? Is it like, hey, let's make Donald Trump the president forever? What is it? What is your goal? First of all, think about that. What is the goal? Second, what is the consequences of my actions? What's going to happen to me and my peers if we go down there with guns? Because guess what? It only takes one person to kick off a chain reaction. If one person gets fidgety and decides to open fire on the military or the police or whatever, if they plan on doing that because they're crazy, that can start a chain reaction and shit can really kick off. Do you really want to be there when that shit happens? Do you really want to be anywhere near there if people are fucking killing each other? Do you really think it's okay to march down to your capital and engage with the U.S. military? Do you think that's okay? As like if you call yourself a patriot, somebody who cares about the country, that thought shouldn't even come to your mind, okay? You shouldn't even think about that. Hurting our troops, causing them harm, that should never, ever become a thought. Those are our boys. Those are our boys. They're on our side. You know what I mean? Because guess what? If you decide to go down there with your gun And if shit kicks off, and if you decide to engage with U.S. military personnel, it's over, man. You are no longer a American citizen. You're no longer an American. You know, they'll either kill you or capture you. And, I mean, besides death, I know for a damn fact you don't want to be captured. You do not want to be captured. No, sir. Now look, I know a lot of people out there who know about all this shit. You know what happens to people to terrorists who are captured, especially if they have any ties to those dangerous organizations that are popping up now out of fucking nowhere. We're seeing them everywhere now. If you have any ties to that and you get captured, oh boy, you are in for hell. If you think life sucks now, you have no idea. No idea. You can't do that. I understand you need to protest. Look. I know you're upset. I know that. I know that you're unhappy with the outcome. Okay? I know that a lot of people think that it was rigged or whatever, or something was wrong with accounting or what, you know, whatever it may be. I know that you're upset, okay? I would just like to say that I did not vote for Donald Trump. I did not vote for him. But I did not vote for Biden either. Okay? So that means I'm neutral. I'm not your enemy, alright? I don't see you as my enemy. We're friends. We're on the same side, alright? Now look. I'm telling you. Oh look, check. I can prove that I voted. I happen to have this little sticker. See, I voted. And this isn't fake or nothing. They gave this to me. And I kept it on the paper. I voted. I didn't vote for Biden or Trump. I voted Libertarian. So, I'm not your damn enemy, okay? I'm not here talking trash to you. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm just trying to tell you some facts, okay? That all of this talk of taking up arms and possibly getting violent with our own police and military, like, oh man, I cannot believe it. You know? It cannot happen. You cannot do that. If you honestly believe that you are a patriot of this country, if deep down in your heart that you believe you know what's right for this country and that you're a patriot and that you care, you will not engage like that. Okay? I know damn well you won't be shooting any U.S. soldiers. Okay? Because I know, despite all this shit talk going on both sides, it's not just the Trump supporters talking shit, it's also Biden. It's both ways, you know? So, I know there are good people out there who voted for Trump. How do I know? Well, where I live, it's very, very heavily towards Trump. Big time. Everywhere. A lot, like 90% of the people I speak with on a regular basis here are on that side. And they're good people. They're not evil. They're not. They're just normal people. They just happen to vote for fucking Donald Trump. That's it. They're not like evil geniuses, or I don't know. They're just normal people. I know that there are good people on Trump's side, or whatever you want to call it. You know, the people who voted for him. I know that there are good people out there who know that marching to that Capitol with guns in your hands and threatening violence, that's not the answer. It's not the answer. And guess what? You will not like the outcome, because it won't work out. You know, think about think about the aftermath too, okay? Now, let's say your guys' protest actually did something, right? Let's say you guys won. Pretend that you won. Hooray! Trump is in office for another term. Cool. Well, now what? Now what? With all that fuss you guys kicked up, are you guys just gonna go home and go back to work? Like nothing happened? Just gonna, hey, Bill. Hey, man, I had a crazy weekend. I went and shot up the Capitol, but hey, we won. That ain't gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen. That would be the first time in our history where the election was just overturned by a bunch of armed guys. You think the rest of the world would stand for that? You guys gotta think, man. If something like that kicks off, it ain't gonna be cool with our friends. All of our allies will not like that. You know, it could potentially grow into a big problem, because there's too many fucking people right now not getting along, not communicating, not putting their differences aside, just believing these lies. You know, all this misinformation. For what? For what? To idolize this fucking rich asshole politician who doesn't care about you? He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. All he cares about is himself. He's only in it for himself. And that's the story with all of these fucking senators and whoever the hell. I guarantee you, all of those senators that are getting you all riled up, and getting you fired up, and like, yeah, we're gonna take back America. Hell yeah! All the guys getting you riled up, all those radio shows, websites, fuck news, anything like that. All the media that you ingest that's telling you to get all riled up, as soon as you do it, they're gonna distance themselves away from you immediately. They'll have no part of you anymore, because they don't want to be tied to violence, because it would make their image look bad. And what happens when their image looks bad? They lose money. They don't care about you. All they want is your support. Okay? You can't idolize these stupid ass people who don't, at the end of the day, they don't care. They don't fucking care. Like, why do you think we haven't gotten much money in stimulus payments or anything like that? Why can't we go to the fucking hospital? You know? There are other free countries in the world. I don't know if you knew that, but there are. There are other free countries in this world. And guess what? They're getting more stimulus payments than we are. And they can go to the hospital. Because they actually give a shit about their people. Our fucking senators and shit don't care about us. Are you kidding me? Not unless you're rich. Are you rich? I'm not rich. I guarantee you, the majority of the people out there are not rich. Okay? So those of us who are not rich, yeah, it fucking sucks. We're struggling out here. I've never understood it, man. I cannot understand it. I can't. I don't understand the thought process behind idolizing somebody in power like that, like they're a god. Like they're a god. Like Donald Trump is the next coming of Christ or something. Like, listen, man. That guy doesn't care about anybody but himself. I guarantee it. You know, if he if you think doing violent shit in his honor is gonna get you a pat on the back or brownie points in the afterlife or whatever it may be, it ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. If you do something stupid and you get shot and killed, that's it. That's it. It's game over. There are no more continues. This is not Super Mario Brothers. No extra lives. You're done. All right? And whether or not you believe in the afterlife or not, your time on this earth is done. You don't exist anymore. You'll be a box of ashes on your family's mantelpiece. Or in a casket somewhere. That's it. That's what you'll be. Do you want that? Do you want that? Is that what you're fighting for? Just to get killed? And are you okay with engaging with our military? Like, is that, are you okay with that? I mean, I can think back to when we started going to Iraq. Back then, you know, it's like, everybody's like, yeah, man, we got to bring our troops home. We got to bring our troops home. Everybody wants the troops to come home because they're our family. They're your dad, they're your brother, they're your uncle, you know, you know them, you want them to come home, and they want to come home too, because why? They're our boys, they're a part of our country, and they belong to us, okay? So, if anybody plans to start shit and get all feisty with their damn guns at the capitals, and if they decide to engage with our own military, our own boys, let me remind you, those are our boys. If that happens, you're no longer an American citizen. Plain and simple. Your your rights as an American citizen are gone. Immediately. Because what do you call somebody in Iraq who sits there and like makes a bomb and plants it somewhere to kill our soldiers? What do you call them? A terrorist, right? Somebody who walks into a crowd with a vest on and they explode, killing a whole platoon of troops. What do you call them? Terrorists. They're killing us. They want us dead. Do you want to be labeled as that? Is that what you want? Why? For what? For what? Just to get the good blessings of Trump? What? Man, it's all for fucking nothing, man. At the end of the day, like, nothing, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just a waste. I can't comprehend it, man. Cannot comprehend it. You know, and look, I mean, we got common ground somewhere, right? I'm not your enemy. Look, I own a gun. See? I'm a gun owner. I believe we should have these. I think it's important. But you know what? I don't think it's okay if I'm going to take my gun and go to the Capitol and start capping soldiers. No! I don't want to shoot no damn soldiers, and you shouldn't either. What the fuck? Come on now. Look, all I'm saying is whatever you have planned, whatever it is, I want you to take a step back and think about it. I want you to think about your actions. I want you to think about what could be the possible outcome and what could be the possible aftermath for you and your peers or anybody. Okay? How's it going to affect you? How's it going to affect your family? How's it going to affect your town? You got to think about that stuff because it's important. Okay? I'm asking you to stop and use your brain and reconsider. Okay? Think about it. Take a step back and think about it. And reconsider what you're going to do. I highly, highly advise that you do not go. Okay? If you value this country, and if you are an absolute true patriot to your heart, and you actually do love this country, stay home. Okay? Don't go to any of that shit. Don't do it. Don't throw your life away over some dumb bullshit that's not even in our control. Honestly. Like, don't. Okay? Please, please reconsider. Alright? Don't do it. Because, I'll say it again, it takes one person, a single person, to start a chain reaction and for shit to kick off. Because I guarantee you, if a gunshot happens in an angry mob, and all the mob members are aiming at something, they're all going to start shooting. That's all it takes. It's like lighting a matchbox. It takes one match to light the whole fucking thing. Alright? And your life is not worth that. Your life is worth more than that. Okay? You are worth more than that. You're worth a lot more. You shouldn't throw your life away for these stupid ass politicians, man. Okay? It's not worth it. Please, please reconsider. Don't go. Think about your kids. Think about your family. Think about your friends. Think about your pets. Your dog, your cat, bird, whatever the hell. You know, farm animals. You got farming animals? I mean, shit, some people do. Just think about it, man. Don't do it. Okay? It's not a good idea. It is not a good idea. Especially with the all the tension going on right now. Please. I am talking to you, not as your enemy. Even though I did not vote for Trump, I voted Libertarian. I'll show you this shit again. I did vote. But I'm not your enemy, okay? I'm an American citizen just like you. We are on the same side. We're not enemies, alright? Please, 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 do not go. It's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it putting your life on the line for some stupid-ass politician that can wiggle their way out of anything because they have power, okay? It's not worth it. Alright? Please stop, think, and reconsider. Okay? Stay home. Alright, well, that's it. You know? I just hope you're safe. I hope everybody's safe. I don't want to see anybody hurt. Especially the people who are considering going out there, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. I promise you. It is not worth it. You'll be throwing your life away for nothing. Well, that's it. Think about what I said. Think about everything I said. And tell your friends about it. Talk about it. Talk about all this shit. Okay? Use your brain. Have a thought for yourself. Have your own opinions, you know? Just think about it. You don't have to blindly fucking believe what they tell you, man. Fuck that. You're better than that. I know you are. Be better than that. Alright. See ya.